Hello everybody. In this session we are going to see about the 5-stage buyer decision process. The 5-stage buyer decision process. What is a buyer decision? What is a buyer decision? The buyer decision is the decision of the buyer to buy a product or service. To buy a product or service. How he does it? How he does it? Is there any particular method to make a decision? No. He decides based on what he wants. So there is a process for a buyer to make a decision on buying the product and using it. The 5 different stages of buyer decision process are need recognition, then searching for new product information, searching for product information, then product evaluation, product choice and purchase, and the final point is post purchase use and evaluation of the product. So these are the 5 different steps in the process involving the decision taken by the buyer to buy or purchase any product or service. Now let us see about the first step, that is the need recognition. Any decision of a buyer depends on the need that he has, need or want, whatever he has for the particular product or service. Without any necessity to buy it, a buyer will not buy a product. For example, if a person A wants to travel frequently, he might go for a decision of buying a car. So if a person B does not have a necessity for traveling in a frequent manner, he might not go for a car, but he might go for a service that is something like a taxi or some van service, something like that. Now this need makes the buyer to decide whether to buy a product or not. Who creates the need? Who creates the need? It might be natural or firm created. Natural need is if you want food, you need to buy some rice or something like that, or if you need to travel, you can buy a car. A firm created need is something which is created by the firm to make profits. For example, if you buy a phone and wants to do a call, you need to buy a SIM for sure. You need to buy a SIM card too. Keeping this firm created need in a situation, there are many firms which has come in the market offering SIM cards at different rates. Now let us see how this need will transform into necessity for information for the consumer. Necessity for information with the consumer. The next step is search for product information. Search for product information. Now the consumer A is looking for a car. Now what he does is he searches for information about different companies and different models of cars. Different models of cars. For example, take the automotive industry, that is the suppliers of car. You can either go for Honda or a Toyota or a Suzuki or a Ford or a Mercedes or a Tata. Now, not only this, even in Honda, he can go for Honda City or Honda Accord or Honda Civic or Honda Brio or Honda Jazz or even a Honda CR-V. So the customer A searches for products to find out which product better suits him to travel. Now, having said this, every car suits his travel, but what he sees is the different factors. The different factors like long travel, travel with family, etc. while searching for product information. After searching the product information, what he does is he evaluates the product. Product evaluation is done. What he does here is he takes two different options, Honda CR-V and Toyota Fortuner. He sees which product will suit which product will suit his desires or his necessity or need, whatever. When he chooses these products, these two products are evaluated on different factors like mileage, capacity, and cost for the consumer or the price, in which case he sees the value, and the service, etc. Here he evaluates the product based on these factors and comes out with a conclusion about which product to buy. Now, having evaluated the product, the consumer now goes for product choice and purchase. He goes either for product A or B based on the different factors which he has evaluated, and based on these criteria, he decides when, where, and how to purchase it now. Purchase it. Maybe through dealers in the city, or even dealers outside the city. In some cases, not in all cases. And the date of purchase, date which he wants, and how to do it. If it is going to be a full payment or an EMI mode. These are all the product choice and purchase behavior that the buyer exhibits while buying a product. Then the final step in this is post purchase evaluation. Post purchase evaluation. What is this post purchase evaluation? consumer A has bought a car from company, maybe a company C1. Okay, now what he does is he uses this car and have a user experience phenomena. From that, he evaluates whether to continue with this product in case he needs a better car next time, if he wants to go for the same company or a different company or a different product. Now this is called as post-purchase evaluation. The post-purchase evaluation consists of factors like mileage promised and mileage actually returned, and then price and value, and then the service capacity. All these factors get involved in the post-purchase evaluation of any particular product. So a buyer, while making a decision, does not make the decision just like that. He follows a series of steps, as we saw in this particular session. He has to recognize his need, he has to search for the perfect product, he has to evaluate the product that he has chosen, then he chooses the product and buys it, then he evaluates it post-purchase and make sure that he has a good experience from the particular company or the product in case of his future needs. With this, we are concluding our session on buyer decision process. In the next session, we will meet you with some other interesting and very important concept in management. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice day.